I had found out when I got my old one, I found out how to make like every single like crazy FX sound from like every Ask Alexandria song and like Devil Wears Prada. Like I found out how to like get it to arpeggiate in the exact way that you need to do the like like sound.
Yeah.
And like I figured that out so cleanly that I was like using it a whole lot. I just didn't have any like applicable reason to put it into like my own music at the time, because like my old band at the time just like did not do electronic stuff like that. Now I wish I had. I'd kept it, because
at the time I had this, we were so heavily influenced by Icy Stars at the time that we were like, okay, we gotta do this. I even had like the Joey Sturgis 808 bass drop. I think I still have it loaded on this fucking SD card, but I can't fucking let me see if I could.
Sugar coated white lies. Yeah. That's exactly
that's a cold start. That's a cold start. You gotta cut it right when I hit the bass drop.
Oh, okay, for sure. I mean, the unfortunate part is I didn't hear the bass drop. You know what I mean? I didn't hear the bass drop.
We'll enter that in post.
Well, okay, all right, for sure. Fair enough.
You don't do post production. Right.
We fly the rafters, fill the beers, and towards the seas. Ride the waves, ride the wind, the pirates like the wind. Towards our beers, and then we choose the line to come. The Shipwreck Show, AG is number one,
What is happening in Kraken, everyone? Welcome if you are new, welcome back if you're not, or if you're me, to the Shipwreck Show. I am your host, it's Xander, aka your friendly neighborhood emo dad, because I throw my back out two-stepping to A Day to Remember.
Same, actually.
That's
same. I can't do stuff the way I used to, man, unfortunately, and my body just won't let me do it.
Especially that feature in that Bill Murray song, dude. I was not expecting that.
So good, man. It's so good.
I was not expecting that. But joining me today on episode 215, we have the one, the only, the Shark Father himself. It is Ernell Pearson, Ocean Shrine.
What's going on, man? Hold on, my boy. It's been an interesting week. I had last week to prepare. Because my new boss for my newest job is going on a 5-week trip to Sicily, in which I am now wholly responsible for the whole of the company. And I've only worked here for 2 months, so I am stressful. Is the like minimal, like stressed is the minimal I am feeling, and so it's been an interesting week preparing for him to be gone for 5 of them, and I've just been trying to do my best. You know what I mean? I'm just doing my best to do my best, if you will, and it's been some time. On the plus side, though, my birthday is next week, and so I am excited to finally be the big old 3-6, if you will.
Damn,
my back feels like it.
Sorry.
You're not wrong.
You don't
dude.
look it. You don't look. If you don't. Asian don't raisin. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take it. I definitely. I feel more confident in my 30s than I ever did in my 20s, because I feel like in my 30s I've lost what few fucks I had about pretty much anything. I just don't have the time or energy to like care about meaningless things, I guess you could say. So I'm just not stressed out about those things. Instead, I'm just stressed out about all the like bigger things that matter a whole lot, like the terrible, awful fucking things that are happening in the world. That
will make you grow up real fast. Feel very much more in line with your age, if you will. And we will get into that in a little bit, because this is the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, various members of the Good Kraken crew gather together to discuss anything and everything the seven seas have thrown our way. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/goodkrakenpods, where you can submit questions, topics, get exclusive content, and have early access to all of our content before it goes live on podcast and video services. You can also support us by joining the GK community over on our Discord channel by clicking the link down in our description section below, then following and subscribing to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere. Before we get into this episode, just real quick, super fast captain's orders. Please head on over to goodkraken.com, where you can find all things Good Kraken. That's Good Kraken merch. You have also access to all of our shows like GKDR, Good Kraken's Death Ratio, the video game podcast. We have 2000 Films Undodashi, which is our film and cinema and TV sometimes podcast.
Sometimes.
Songs from the Abyss, our D&D actual play series, which is my personal favorite. And we also have Splash Damage over. Now we have our video game play-alongs. Right now we've got Reanimal up. We've got Toxic Commando up. We've got some other games planned up. We gotta
fucking finish it, man. I know. Like our schedules just don't mesh with four guys the way we were hoping it would.
It never does. But like you said, we're grown, right? There are other things out in the world that are bothering us. And we are going to talk about some of those, because I was gone.
Before you do, one last important thing you did not mention, my good sir. What is happening this week?
That's right. That's right. Sir. This Friday. Friday, we will be live streaming the Summer Games Fest 2026.
It is finally fucking here, baby, dude. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited.
Do you have any potential predictions? I know they're probably going to talk about it tomorrow.
I'm going to be joining them for that tomorrow, so I don't want to give too much. But
dude, give us a little Shipwreck sneak peek, if you will.
I have this gut feeling that we are going to see, finally, I think the time has come for Bloodborne to be here. Bloodborne is going to return. I think it's the time is nigh, if you will. And this might be copium. It's like some people might just think I'm just straight up smoking coke. But the signs are there, brother. They're there. You know what I mean?
Given it's a Sony IP, and given a lot of the shakeup with other Sony IP, Destiny.
Yep.
I think it might be time for them to pull out of their 40 some odd IP that they're just sitting on.
They have that other game that's coming out on Switch that is supposedly in the same universe as Bloodborne. They announced that they're doing an animated show. They're like, come on, man! Like, it's time. It's time. You know what I mean? But with that said, we're also, for anybody that wants to join us for this, we have made the decision to have me and Xander, along with potentially some other friends, to be a part of the Destiny 3 petition, if you will. June 9th.
The live petition.
The live petition, yes.
The live protest.
We will be joining our community on Destiny 2, in the tower, and running some activities and stuff, to let our voices be heard that we really, really want Destiny 3. And it's been a very interesting time for us post-Destiny fans. We could not help ourselves.
I do want to also mention here, so by the time this episode comes out, I'm pretty sure the PlayStation State of Play will have already been broadcast. But
I think just a couple hours prior, actually, because I think it's at 2 tomorrow, 2 Pacific. If you're currently watching this,
you might still have time. Go over to twitch.tv/Aztecross and go shoot a subscription to him and get some of his emotes. Okay. This is the only time I would ever advocate for you spending money for someone else other than us.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
The reason being is he's got 2 new custom emotes to use during the state of play that says it's literally the Destiny logo with a 3 next to it, and then another one that says plainly, we want D3.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
And the plan is to just load up chat with those emotes. The reason they developed the emotes is because obviously, you know, in chat we cannot just simply say we want D3. That's the idea is that's the start. But there's a good chance that they might go emote only. So we have a backup. So
we sure do. We sure do. Anyways, June 9th, next Tuesday. Come in and hang out with us. We'll be playing some Destiny.
Yes,
next
sir.
Tuesday night. That'll be a fun time.
So I've been gone.
Yes, you have for quite some time. Actually, you were gone for a hot minute there. The computer took a little poop on you, and now you're back.
You could say
It's been a while.
You can say that. Yes, you can say that.
Yeah,
you can. You can say that. Yeah.
Yeah. So during that time off, I didn't necessarily have you guys or video games to keep my mind off of things. So I slipped back into old habits, and I was paying attention to news outlet after news outlet, left and right, and just consuming everything that's going on in the real world. And did you know apparently strawberries are poison?
Okay, let's unpack this. So, okay, well, hold on. So I know that there are some seeds that have cyanide in them. Are strawberries one of those seeds?
So this was going around social media, and I caught a glimpse of it. I was just like, what? And then all of a sudden everything blew up, and then I'm seeing news article here and fucking NBC News even reporting on it and stuff like that.
Sure.
And so I brought up this article here. I have an article from New Jersey Digest.
Okay.
That speaks specifically to what kind of started all of it. So there's this consumer group called Momavation. And you take one look at their page. It's okay. It's a bunch of Karens.
Anyway, you can send it to me if you want. I got a browser window set up for us if you'd like. Garrick,
let me.
Garrick just messaged us, and it looks like Garrick had fallen asleep. So.
Yeah.
As he does.
Poor Garrick.
Anyway, hold on here.
Back to this article.
What I'll do is I'll turn off the guest cameras just in case he wants to come in here and fucking bother us or some shit. Okay, let me get this open here. Browser. Oh wow, that did not do the transition. That's annoying. Okay, cool. So yes, strawberries. This strawberry brand is in every New Jersey grocery store. A lab just found 12 pesticide residues on it. Jesus, dude.
Yeah. So a little backstory. So Driscoll's. Everyone knows Driscoll's. Driscoll's is everyone thinks they know Driscoll's.
For sure. Fair enough.
So you go to the store, you get your clamshell strawberries, right? And you see the little yellow label on there. It's the Driscoll's strawberries, whatever. So Driscoll's is actually a genetics and marketing company.
Oh, yikes!
They license the seeds out to local farmers, and they grow the strawberries, and then they slap the Driscoll's logo on it. And that's how they're able to do that. So
seeds,
that's just a little bit of backstory on it.
Yeah.
Now, this group Momavation, they bought. This is a very in-depth study, by the way. They bought 2 containers.
Okay, all right.
2 containers, one organic, one conventional, and shipped it off to an EPA certified lab in Virginia, and had a screen for over 500 pesticides. And what they came back with was 12 different pesticide residues. 8 of those were PFAs, which are like forever chemicals, like the ones that like can be highly toxic and stay with you forever.
Okay.
And so after that, the internet just took it and ran with it. And I'm like, guys, I'm so exhausted over the stupid fucking shit hitting national news, right? Like, this is one consumer group that tested 2 batches out of billions of berries, dude. Like, what is happening to media literacy?
I mean, it's in the not just media level literacy and general speaking. But I mean, it's important to understand. Even like in the article, it says now the part Driscoll's. And actually, this is coming at you from Michael Scavoli over at the Digest Online. He says, let's see. Now the part Driscoll's will tell you, and it's true. The levels found are within EPA legal limits. Driscoll said in a statement they follow, quote, scientific best practices and regulatory guidance and operate in, quote, full compliance with the U.S. safety regulations. That's accurate, and nobody is saying otherwise, except for people that don't read articles.
Yep.
So what has this turned into, Xander?
Oh, dude, this turned into influencers like claiming to be like absolute experts on this shit, and like saying like, oh yeah, you gotta like let's just rinse it with bleach. You know, like what the fuck, dude, get the fuck out. I'm over exaggerating, but like come on, guys, what are we doing here? And it gets worse, because guess what? Guess what's happening? They're building a UFC cage on the White House lawn.
They are doing that, unfortunately, my friend. It's
Why?
Xander.
Why?
This is just one example of a very unfortunate reality that we live in, where one, people don't know how to read, and two, people don't understand nuance very well at all. Unfortunately, you know what I mean? But they love UFC. Yeah. I'm a little disappointed that I share the same birthday month as Donald Trump. I hate that, but that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But I mean, sorry, I don't have any good.
Yeah, no, there's no. I mean, like this.
But I mean, but you know, I thought that maybe shifting gears a little bit might help things. You know, like we started playing D&D, you know, with each other, and we got the Songs from the Abyss, and I really enjoyed that, and I realized that's something that doesn't require a computer or anything like that, not necessarily.
Yeah, right.
And I was able to go on my work computer and get all the assets and stuff. So I started getting into D&D more, and jumping into DMing and stuff like that, and only to find out that now the D&D community is
Garrick's here. Garrick's here. What's that, dog?
Sleepy.
But now I hear that the D&D community is all up in arms because D&D Beyond. Have you been hearing about this?
Yes, I have heard about
microtransactions.
This. So yeah, D&D is doing what is effectively the online D&D version of a battle pass, if you will, and that is in big quotations.
How does that work?
Yeah.
So what what we're running into now is that D&D Beyond, in its current model, prior to this happening, you buy a D&D book, and it allows you access to all of those statistics and things that are in that book. You are able to use in creating characters, in utilizing the maps that are available to it, the tokens for what creatures are in that book, so on and so forth. Gives you access to do those things, and also gives you access to give your friends those things as well. So the people that you are in a campaign with, you can share your books with those people as well too. D&D said no more to that, and are soon no longer going to allow that to be a thing. On top of this, the battle pass part of it is that they are offering monthly free feats that would be found in the books that you purchase for characters and creatures and stuff, and instead will be rewarded to you each month as a monthly subscriber for you to piece by piece put them into your characters.
Yep.
Love that.
Let me see. Can I pull this up?
Just fucking love Wizards of the Coast, man. Just the best guys ever.
Look,
dude.
As somebody who pays a monthly subscription to have access already to things for a game that is tabletop related because I pay for Warhammer Plus, which also does some scummy shit. Like Warhammer Plus, for example, Warhammer TV, not as only available through subscribers, not really a big deal. But like another example, like if I'm playing 40K and I own more than one faction as an army, or if I want to run more than one variation of an army that I currently own, I cannot do that unless I am an app subscriber paying $8.99 a month to get extra slots for army lists. Not even like literally just slots to make lists for my armies by being a subscriber. I get infinite of those if I'm a subscriber. But if I turn that off, I get exactly one. So I can have infinite access to it for a price or one for free.
Just absurd, man. And so with that said, we'll likely be transitioning to Foundry in the near future, which I'm not upset about. I just have to go through the learning
But also on top of the feats, though, there's also spells and backgrounds.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Like right now, like, because I guess I have it with the master tier subscription, I guess. So you get the Insidious Rhythm spell, Buzzing Bee spell, and Astral Flood spell, which Astral Flood sounds fucking dope. Channel energy from the Astral Sea.
Well, of course they're going to make the subscription level shit appealing to people paying a monetary price, which means it's not going to be like broken, right? But it's probably going to lean into being more appealing to the people willing to pay an extra sum to get cooler shit. And I think that's bullshit, because at the end of the fucking day, D&D is basically using your fucking imagination. So you're literally putting a monetary value on me being able to be allowed to use my imagination in your fucking game. Eat my asshole.
And might I just remind you, there is the homebrew section in D&D Beyond. So what's stopping you from reading the description and then just creating your own version of it?
There's not. And that's kind of the argument that most of the longtime DMs that are using this and like the Reddit forums and stuff are the argument they're making is that just fucking go use the homebrew section. But unfortunately, D&D Beyond's homebrew section is not easy to figure out. Like, I had to make a homebrew. Man. I had to make a homebrew weapon for Bill in your guys' campaign, and putting that together took me 2 days because I had to figure out how the fuck to get it to piece together. And then once I got it together, I had to figure out how to allow you guys to be able to equip Bill as a weapon. And that was a whole other thing because I found out that there's like an 8-hour processing that it goes through and like all this other fucking weird shit. It was so dumb, dude. So yes, unfortunately, we will likely be making the move to a different platform because D&D Beyond has just like, they already were kind of like the worst, like the second worst platform to do it on. And this, like, I gave them leniency because I was like, cool, I can share the books with the party, so if I buy it, they all have access to that content. I don't even get to do that anymore. So it's like, what the fuck is the point? You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather just go to fucking Foundry or go to the other one that's like, you know, that got this cool UI and shit like that. Just fucking go there, put our money towards that, and we can just have all the imagination we fucking want to have endlessly. You know what I mean? Without having to pay fucking exorbitant amounts of money for it. So stupid, dude.
Yeah. Wizards of the Coast, do better.
Do better.
Come on.
They ruined Magic already. Now I'm just waiting for them to ruin D&D. That's great.
We just need people to do better.
Yep, we sure do, man.
That's all.
What other unfortunate news did you run into while you were gone, Xander?
Dude, like, just how dystopian things are sounding surrounding AI. Like,
Oh, yeah.
The Cannes Film Festival happened, and Demi Moore was out there. Fucking like, what is she saying? Like, I think I have the quote right here.
She have
Yeah,
like
she says AI is here. Actually, let me see if I can pull up the video. Yeah,
she like parading around an AI hologram of her husband Bruce Willis to like.
gosh.
All right, so I will start this over here and go.
I think the reality is that to resist, I always feel that againstness breeds againstness. AI is here. And so to fight it is to, in a sense, to fight something that is a battle that we will lose. So to find ways in which we can work with it, I think is a more valuable path to take. To your question of, are we doing enough to protect ourselves? I don't know.
Just out here saying whatever the fuck.
I don't know. I
Right,
don't know the answer to that. And so my inclination would be to say, probably not. And that there's beautiful aspects of
I like how
being
she
able
said we
to
weren't doing
utilize
enough to
it.
protect ourselves with like a
But
smile
the
on her
truth
face.
is,
Like, it's fine though.
It's fine.
there
It's
really
fine.
isn't anything to fear, because what it
isn't
can
anything to
never
fear.
replace is what true art comes from, which is not the physical. It comes from the soul. It comes from the spirit of each and every one of us sitting here, to each and every one of us that creates every day. And that they can never recreate through
Watching her
something
try to
that's
cling to
technical.
relevancy
I think the
is
reality-
painful.
It really is. It really is. And but like when I saw that, I'm like, this sounds like something you'd see in a dystopian TV show.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a
this-
very.
this is what-
It's a very.
this is what
the
to me-
boys response. You know.
It was very like Dolores Umbridge feeling, you know, like I was just like what? Like, oh, the Dark Lord is not
Yeah.
here. Like,
I mean,
what the fuck?
the thing is, I can't necessarily say that I think it was like malicious, but it does come off as very dumb.
No, it's willfully
No,
ignorant.
no,
yeah.
100%.
Willfully
it's
ignorant.
fully ignorant.
I mean, like, here's the thing, right? Is she's saying part of what she's saying, sure, is true. Like, AI is never going to be able to replicate the soul in artistry, right? Like, that's the only thing we can hold on to when it comes to the AI conversation. However, that's not the point. The point is that audiences are very quickly no longer looking for soul. And in the process of no longer looking for soul and spirit within their artistry, they're burning the fucking planet down at the same time. Like, this is not complicated to comprehend, guys. Like, this, like,
No, it's not.
the willful ignorance, as Garrick said, is astonishing here, because she seems like she thinks she's saying something super fucking smart, when everything she's saying, I'm like, that's not the point. That wasn't the point at all, dude. We never thought that AI was gonna like take over the fucking world like we saw in like Skynet for fucking Terminator or whatever. That's not our problem. We're afraid we're not gonna have any world for AI to take over here in like 10 years. If things keep going the way they are, dude. Like, if I have to fucking see one more stupid AI prompt thing get popular on Facebook and have to watch for 2 days as all these people do the same fucking stupid art prompt so they can see themselves look like a fucking terrible cartoon character, I'm gonna start pissing on people. I'm just gonna start peeing on people. That's it. That's my answer from here on. I hate it. I hate this.
I do. I absolutely hate it. And just like it, the increasing amount of people that are like, it just sounds tone deaf when they're like speaking on behalf of like, or speaking, you know, of the benefits of AI and stuff like that. I'm like, what the are you living under a goddamn rock? Like, and then you got like Reese Witherspoon out here that's also touting AI and shit like that. And then there's another woman. I forgot who it was, but I had seen like a Instagram reel of it was like some other celebrity that was posting on her social media talking about how promoting Microsoft Copilot, and it's like, oh yeah, what you should do to start to really start yourself off real well is to upload your bank statements and upload your financial plan. That way you can it can help you make a budget. I'm like, no, don't ever fucking do that.
Are you telling me there's people out there that are advocating for Windows Copilot?
Yes.
Windows Copilot is like one of the worst things on the fucking planet. Like, I fucking hate that thing on my computer,
God,
dude. Hate it, man. Okay, so we've covered some bases here. Strawberries are poison. Our imaginations now cost money. And AI is gonna take over the world, right?
Oh, something that's a little bittersweet. The Blue Origin exploded.
The Blue Origin exploded? What the fuck is that? What's Blue
Jeff
Origin?
Bezos' rocket.
Oh, okay. Is this Yeah, Blue Origin launch pad damaged in rocket explosion may not be restored until 2028, NASA's Isaacman says. Yeah,
so
dude.
like, on the one hand, fuck you, Jeff Bezos. On the other hand, that's a shit ton of CO2 that just released into our fucking atmosphere.
Yeah. However, on the other hand, I see this article here. Space Force announces launch deal with Blue Origin after rocket mishap.
Whoa, I did not hear about that. Hold on.
This was 6 hours ago. 6 hours ago. Here, I'll link you to this bad boy here. There we go, and I'll put this on for the people at home. So it looks like Space Force, the generals of space, have jumped on the opportunity to have a little bit of a dealio with Amazon. Courtney Albin from over at airandspaceforces.com. She says the Space Force on May 28th awarded a task order to Blue Origin for its first national security space launch mission. The same day the company's New Glenn rocket exploded on the launch pad at Cape Canaveral Space Force Base, Florida. The contract is for a National Reconnaissance Office launch slated to fly in late 2027 or early 2028. In a May 29th press release announcing the task order, which it awarded the day before, the service said that despite the New Glenn mishap, it remains, quote, committed partners with Blue Origin. So they're still trying to launch this fucking Amazon rocket, dude.
Yeah.
They're trying to do that.
This anomaly is all around. That's how I skim through.
See, let's see here. The New Glenn mishap occurred during a routine pre-launch test around 9 p.m. on May 28th. The explosion caused a fireball that appeared to consume a large portion of Space Launch Complex 36A, the company's sole New Glenn launch pad. The company hasn't issued details on the extent of the damage, but said in a May 30th update it is, quote, actively investigating the hot fire anomaly. Hold on. Garrick. You're telling me there's something called hot fire?
Yeah, so the hot fire test. The hot fire test is when so the rocket is locked into place, but they run the engine.
Yeah.
And they're testing the again, I'm not claiming to be an expert or anything like that. I'm just this is based off of cursory research.
They turn on the cold AC to check the hot fire and
no, they basically just run the engine to make sure that all the systems are running as they should.
Well, it surely didn't.
Yeah, it didn't.
Surely didn't. So okay, so you're telling me they put the spaceship in neutral and it exploded?
Yeah, basically.
Imagine putting your car in neutral and it just fucking turns off. Like the fucking transmission just blows.
So yeah, so there's like bittersweet, So it's kind of funny, kind of. To Jeff Bezos because that's his money, but also I don't like the fact that it. I think someone did the math. I think it was actually Hank Green that did the math on it. It was like something around the vein of like 820 some odd tons of CO2 exposed into the air. And then
Dude,
and then on top of that, obviously, all the workers having to deal with all that is.
Yeah.
Okay. What was that, Garrick?
Carbon footprint. The carbon footprint of the individual is straight propaganda. Like literally, if every single human on Earth right now committed to going green, the planet would still die because the Fortune 500 companies are actually the problem.
Yep.
Like that's why everyone's just like, oh, you don't recycle, oh, you don't do. I mean, yeah, I do recycle, but I also I recycle knowing fully well it's not really getting recycled, right? Because recycling in the sense that we use it is not real, right? So like greenhouse gases are constantly going up. But no, it's fine. We can just make $1 billion of rockets and just, have them blow up in the atmosphere, tripling the amount of greenhouse gases produced in that month, which affects the entire planet, not just the direct area over the. But, I digress. It's fine.
It's funny you say that because I work for a global recycled materials company.
It's funny because it's almost as if we are doing it strictly out of social stigma, and what the rest of our community has told us is proper, which is true. Like, I mean, like we don't necessarily
that was created by the corporation to make more money.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Like, I mean,
you can use your plastic straws, and you can use your non-reusable plastic bags. The planet will still die at the exact same rate because you as the individual will never be able to make up for the difference of the greedy corporations pumping our planet with toxic waste every single year. They just want to make you feel bad so that they can push off their actual basically they want to push the blame onto us. They don't want to be responsible for our issue. So if we as the individual can serve, it pushes the blame.
That's right.
Yeah, and in support of what he's saying. So what I was saying about the Blue Origin explosion releasing like 820 some odd tons of carbon dioxide into the air, an individual car, like your car that you drive over the course of one whole year, is about 4.2 tons. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So like this thing is producing the greenhouse gases of like enough for like every American's vehicle in a single year and then some, right? Like, like it's not good. Like we should be like, everybody's just like, oh, it's an unmanned rocket, but it's still damaging our planet when it fucking blows up. Like we're spending millions of not only is it damaging our planet, but why are we spending hundreds of millions and billions of dollars on shit that's just breaking instantaneously? Are we so real right now? Millions of dollars to fucking fail outright.
Not to mention, now that you mentioned, government spending. Earlier we had met before you got here. We mentioned they're building a UFC cage on the White House lawn. Where are they getting the money for that?
The scrapped construction project for the dead wing of the fucking White House that they tore down, that they can't rebuild because they're fucking idiots.
Yeah,
that was taxpayer dollars, right?
It's still under construction. The White House is literally like, there's just a quarter of it, just one wing still gone. It's just MIA.
Yeah. Well, and here's the funny part, right? Is their argument for the whole White House reconstruction was Trump is paying for it, quote unquote, right? Well, Trump's not paying for this UFC event.
Who does this even service?
Trump.
It's for his birthday.
It's for his birthday, dude. Yeah, it's a birthday celebration.
Go fuck yourself. Dude, you want to know what? Gas prices are up. Grocery prices are up. I didn't even get a fucking cost of living raise at work. And you're spending $60 million for a pop-up UFC ring? What the fuck are we doing?
It gets better. It gets better. This comes from New York Times, actually. Matt Moret over here. He says, President Donald Trump purchased between $15,000 and $50,000 worth of stock in TKO Holding Group, the parent company of UFC and WWE, weeks ahead of a White House UFC event he's promoted for months. So the company putting on the event, Trump is holding $50,000 worth of stock in. That's why this is happening. Like this is more Trump doing Trump stuff, dude. Like that's all this is. Like that's the most unsurprising shit on the fucking planet, dude. Like, okay, this part here. Trump's personal stock portfolio is under renewed scrutiny this week after the Pentagon's announcement that it is awarding a $9.7 billion defense contract to Dell Technologies, in which the president has invested millions of dollars over the last 3 months. This is just rich people doing rich things, part 8.
Oh yeah, dude.
Which, by the way, mind you, part 8, because he's spent his entire presidency so far doing rich guy things stuff. Yeah. That's all this has been.
Literally, all he's done is like I can't. Every week it's been an announcement of some fucking expenditure or project or fucking this or that or the other thing. Well, like, dude, he is just pissing away taxpayers.
He has profited more than all U.S. presidents combined.
Yeah,
in just this term.
Which, mind you, has also single-handedly spent more than almost every president has ever spent in the United States with United States money, dude. Like, that's fucking crazy.
The United States is officially basically bankrupt.
Yeah.
We're like $39 trillion in debt now.
Like, yeah, dude. Yeah. I love this. I love this.
By the way, to bring it back to AI, we got Kevin O'Leary out here building the fucking world's largest data center in fucking Garrick's back fucking yard.
Oh yeah, dude. If that shit actually gets built, it will kill this state. Like, I'm not like completely, not even like unironically like stating that they've been doing estimations. Northern Utah would increase by like, I think they said it would be like an average of like 20 degrees.
Jesus, man.
They've been hiding it. They've been hiding how big the data center is by saying 40,000 acres, because the average American doesn't know how big an acre is. It's 66,000 square miles, by the way. It's huge. It's literally going to be the largest singular point of electrical data source on the planet. It will be visible from fucking space. Our greenhouse gas emissions, the entirety of the state of Utah will go up 20 degrees. The data center will produce in 1 month what the entire state produces, plus extra in a year. We are under, as a state, right now, in 2026, June fucking 1st, I am allowed to water my lawn due to drought problems 1 time a week.
Yep.
1 time a week, dude. Because we got no snow last winter, and we are already in a fucking desert, and they are going to put and they want to put a data center in, which they, by the way, claim will be fueled from an independent water source. Fucking where? We don't have one in Utah, you bitches. What independent water source? We don't have an independent water source. Our Salt Lake is actively drying up, which is fucking us.
Yeah. Now, to kind of play devil's advocate here, and I mean that very cautiously.
Don't you
mean that very cautiously. in Oregon's perspective,
Dude, that made my blood boil.
no, I get it. There is very obviously the issues that we see on the right here. This is me playing devil's advocate in terms of the other side here, because we also have this other side of people that hate Trump just as much as we do and hate everything that's going on over there. But then there's a further group, even further over that way to them, that are a bunch of middle-class white folks that like to feel like they're doing good in the world when they're just wasting their fucking time. Oregon has a bill that is currently trying to be passed in which they are going to ban hunting and fishing in an attempt to stop animal cruelty. Along with this, will also make pest control illegal. And there are certain things that your veterinarian will not be allowed to legally do anymore to keep your animal alive. It is a thing I just found out about today. It's Oregon's, I think it's IP28. Is what it's called. Yeah, Initiative Petition 28. Also known as the Peace Act. It's a proposed ballot measure that would criminalize hunting, fishing, livestock farming, and scientific research by removing existing exemptions for these activities from the state's animal abuse statutes. So there's like this issue that is happening where I feel like there's these polar extremities that are effectively fucking themselves into oblivion. You know what I mean? Like, I saw this today and I was like, I get the point. I also don't want animals to suffer. I think there's a better way for us to do this, though.
Hunters and farmers are some of the biggest advocates for like
humane, like,
for
killing of animals.
For there's the word that's escaping me right now.
So
they're some of the biggest advocates for conservation.
Yes, they are, because their livelihoods depend on it.
Yeah, like hunters and farmers, they are not the ones harming your animals. When they are out there hunting hunting deer and culling populations, first off, that's controlled and it's done for a reason, right? Hunting season is not just, if anybody who doesn't know shit about hunting, it's not just you get like a free, the season opens and you just get to go shoot shit for a month. No, there's restrictions and stipulations and things that you are not allowed to shoot when you are out there, right? Like, you're not out there shooting, you're not shooting fawn, you're never ever shooting doe, right? You're only if you're hunting, you're only shooting buck, right? And these apply to any sort of animal that you're hunting, whether it's a bird population,
fish.
Sometimes fishing, which we stock many places. So the idea of if fishermen aren't fishing, then fish hatcheries don't need to restock. It's a domino effect of an issue, right? Because if you start cutting out these things, you're going to start cutting out other things. We actively keep fish populations up ourselves. If we weren't doing that as people, we would have overfished ourselves as a race, as a human race. We many times over, many years ago.
Now, on the bright side,
on theme. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No. Say what you're going to say, because I'm going to transition here for a second. So say your.
No, I was going to say on theme though. It's kind of the same way to why things are falling apart now, because earlier on in the year they started removing a lot of the things that were in place to make sure things worked the way that they were supposed to, and then now it's crumbling because they gutted it. And so similarly, they have hunters and fishers in place. They do it in a controlled manner, with that, keeping the population under control and stuff like that. And there are a lot of hunters and fishers out there that respect the art of it and do it the right way. And it's to remove that is just
that goes without mentioning the direct impact that like Native American reservations are going to have from this. And there's a ton in Oregon. There's a fucking ton. And they rely on them hunting for their own livestock and fishing in order for them to fucking eat. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. But speaking of eating, I found the most important news of the week. And I cannot believe that we let this slip by us. Okay? I cannot believe this shit. Joey Chestnut to defend hot dog eating title while on probation after pleading guilty to battery.
Oh my God. What a headline.
This is incredible. Okay, hold on. So this comes from
who did he batter?
Alternative Press News. It doesn't say the author of this, so we'll just go ahead and go with that. Noblesville, Indiana. Competitive eater Joey Jaws Chestnut, Jesus Christ, the reigning champion and 17-time winner of Nathan's famous international hot dog eating contest, will compete in the July 4th spectacle while on probation after he pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor battery charge. Chestnut was accused of slapping a man on the face during a night out at an Indiana bar. His attorney, Mario Misalamani, said he entered a guilty plea April 20th and was sentenced to 180 days of probation to Hamilton County. Wow. A judge has granted him permission to travel outside of the state, allowing Chestnut to defend his title and the signature mustard belt on Coney Island this summer. Quote, "It truly was just a misunderstanding," Miss Salamades told the Associated Press. Joey understood that he wanted to accept responsibility for his actions, and he did. Here's the cool part. When police questioned Chestnut, he said he was drunk and did not remember the altercation. So, if you guys ever want to get out of jail free card, just tell your judge that you've got a hot dog eating contest, and wait. You'll be fine.
You're forgetting one very clear issue with that.
Okay.
It only works in his case.
Because he's defending his title. I'm pretty sure that's
true.
The exemption.
True. Okay.
It only works in his case that he told the police that he was drunk and didn't remember, and it worked for him. Because if you scroll up, look at a picture of Joey Chestnut. Where's the melanin?
Here, it's behind him. It's in this woman right behind him.
We can scroll down. That's such a disgusting photo.
Dude, that's a wet hot dog, bro. That is a wet hot dog, dude. Are you seeing that?
I know, dude.
You see that?
Look at that. Like, no. Like, look, it gets worse. Now, see, since you haven't scrolled, now we have to unpack it because it's my god. Like, there's so much. First off, there's entirely too much moisture in this frame.
Do you know why this? Have you seen?
Why? Why is the water a milky color?
I think it's milk, dude. I think it's milk.
May I? Are you not familiar with Joey Chestnut?
No, I don't watch hot dog eating contests, Xander.
Pull up a video. It's his.
I know exactly who he is.
He dunks his hot dogs in the liquid to make them go down easier.
Well, that's actually it's a very common strategy, actually. But
let's see here. Let's see if we can. I'm just gonna turn this down. I don't think we need this at full volume.
I don't understand.
You can probably skip to the most
competitive eating is just so gross.
I mean,
it's just gross.
Looks
like
fine to me,
it looks
dude.
gross. There's nothing about it that like you can't tell me. You can't tell me. Like, look at that sea of wieners. There's not a women in the crowd, dude. Sea of wieners, bro. Because no woman thinks that shit is hot, bro.
Joffrey Esper, dude. Like, look at that guy. That guy's a unit.
Like, why the fuck are they getting walk-ups right now? This is
from Massachusetts. It's Jeffrey.
Okay, hold on, Joey. All right, here we go. I think we're getting somewhere here. For our audio listeners, we're playing a hot dog eating contest clip with Joey Chestnut. There's a guy with an
No, you're playing
extravagant
a
hat.
you're playing a full competition. This is a 26-minute video, dude.
Why does he have a
we
carnival?
don't
There you
know.
go.
We
Go to
don't
the
know
most,
about
the most
that. Here
replayed.
we go.
Okay.
Here we go. We'll kick it off, right? All right.
There he is.
That's him. That's
So
Jaws.
gross.
There's Joey Jaws right there.
Yeah, that's him. Fucking glizzy in those glizzies,
Working
dude.
it
He's
down, dude.
just crazy work, man. Look at all those guys, just fucking glizz masters, dude.
We wouldn't be here, but I know he's watching from on high, probably
Dude,
with
I'm gonna be sick.
Jimmy Breslin watching us.
Okay, and then we can go down here.
So gross.
He's still
It's
going,
just-
dude.
Be real. It's like
So,
Because I think of the
60
soggy.
hot dogs. 60
Whoa,
hot dogs.
what was that
You wanna know-
cameraman doing?
Yeah, it was just like, what? That was a weird pan.
64 hot dog. He's burning them out
how
right now,
is-
dude.
Like, how? Look at how fuck. Oh my god, look at his stomach. Dude,
Just
how?
fucking ridiculous, man. Okay, I've had enough of this. I can't do it anymore.
Like, please stop. Oh, it's just, it just makes me think of the fucking episode of King of the Hill where Bill Dotrieve gets into competitive eating. It's like, I'm sorry, man. Like, competitive eating is legit like one of the most shameful activities you can engage in.
All right, let's shift gears to something. Let's let this last topic be something of a positive note.
Okay.
So it is June. It is officially June.
Yeah, my
It is
birthday month.
officially
Let's go.
Pride Month.
Yes, it is.
Happy Pride Month.
It is. Happy Pride, boys.
And being Pride Month, I did want to talk about one story that I think we're all familiar with, and I think we all have some things to say about. But I want you guys to kind of take the lead with it. Our boy Caleb Shomo.
Yes. I don't know if
broke
this is going to
his
be ending.
silence.
I don't know if this is going to end on a positive note the way you think it
I
is.
think- I think we can try to make it a positive note.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll take it.
Okay. So I want you guys to go ahead and let our listeners know the whole story behind this.
Yeah,
because
so-
I think
and
I think,
actually
Ernell, you'd be good.
There's some great context to this too, because me and Garrick were actually together gaming when this news broke out, right? So I tell Garrick, oh shit, Caleb Shomo came out, right? And our first initial reaction was, wait, isn't he married?
Yep. That was my.
And apparently
well,
that
I mean,
was
so.
well,
I mean,
I was gonna say my thought was like-
truthfully, in 2026, that means very little. But
fair.
I think more so my initial thought was, so how is that relationship now?
Right. And what has unfolded has been a combination of things. One, tons of people within our community of this genre of music that we listen to, metalcore, have gammoned together in support of Caleb and wishing him the best, and this new sector of his life in which he's able to live freely and freely express himself. And then there's another sect of people that have unfortunately been very gross in response to this. And then there's another... Yeah. And then there is another section of people that have been very passively gross about this under the guise of wanting to just be supportive of his now ex-wife, from what we understand. And I say that because we don't actually know the inner workings of him and his wife's relationship. It's none of our fucking business, right?
there has been no public announcement. Like,
Yeah.
the words "we are divorced and separated" has not been explicitly said.
Correct. And
The
here's
only thing that I've seen in regards to that was that I saw that Floor did post a video of them dancing together at what looked like it looked like he was wearing what he was wearing in the music video for free.
yeah.
And then she had also reposted his statement that he had posted.
Yeah.
So I can only assume that she's supportive.
Because here's the thing, and I think as a not straight person, I need people to kind of understand this. Gay is an umbrella term. for many, many different variations of queerness. And it encompasses a lot of different things. And he very well could be using gay in this instance as not necessarily being a gay man who only has sexual relations with men, but that he has a queerness about him. And that is something that I feel like a lot of people are just kind of like putting aside. Like, I say I'm a gay man, but I'm in a straight presenting relationship because both of us are pansexual. And not that that fucking matters, because I can phrase that however I want to. I can be as in depth about that as I want to, right? Like, and I think that the big issue behind this is that, one, people don't seem to understand. Again, I repeat, this is none of our business. This has nothing to fucking do with us. And I'm happy that through all of his very obvious religious pressure in his life, that he eventually found the comfort in not just his relationship with the people around him to eventually say, I think I could come out and feel safe, right? That happened with me because you guys made me feel safe. And eventually I was able to say, I think I'm comfortable with my friends and family right now, that I could do this and not have them judge me in that kind of way. And that obviously happened for him. What is to say that him and Fleur are not going to have an even more fruitful fucking relationship after this? What's to say that he announced this and she was like, fucking good for you, babe. Let's go get dinner. You know what I mean? We don't know. And it's crazy that people are like acting on the internet like they do, as if most of them even understand for a second what it's like to like be popular in that kind of way. And then after years of having that popularization, to then come out and have everyone on the internet fucking talking about you and your dick and what you like to do with it. Right? Like, it's just crazy fucking work. With that said, I'm stoked that he came out. I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he gets to feel like he can freely fucking express himself in whatever way he fucking wants to with his music and his music videos. Fucking good for you, Caleb. I met you in 2008, and you were one of the nicest, weirdest fucking quiet dudes on the planet. And I'm happy that you get to fucking do what you want to do, man. That's all that matters to me. It's fucking also, US 2026, baby. We're all free. Let's go.
You're straight up not a metal fan if you're like weird about him coming out. I can't. Real. There's so many musicians that did not come out until the height of their fame. Like so many, like, and obviously not all of these examples are metal, but there are plenty metal artists and like heavy rock artists that you probably like that are gay. Like Elton John came out as gay at the height of his career. Freddie Mercury came out as gay at the height of his career. Rob Halford from Judas Priest.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was a thing back then.
That was a big thing back in the day. Like, came out as gay at the height of his career. David Bowie, Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm. Like all these
not
people,
a musician, but Lee Pace.
Like all these people like came out as gay well after they were established and informed in their careers. And it shouldn't be a shock. Like, I think like
it's not.
We as a society, like I don't know. I think I'm just over the fact that we're still weird about this stuff.
That's exactly it. Yes.
We should be far beyond that.
And like, I don't know. I loved that music video when it came out for free when it came out. I loved it too. Like, I am not kidding. I am not kidding you. when that music video came out, I was trying on crop tops at my house. I sent a picture of me in one to Xander. Yep. Like I'm not like that. Like like this. I'm because I'm super comfortable and like with just like the way that I feel and who I am.
Yep.
And like it's but I would, dude. I just like but that's not. I miss old Beartooth and they're old. You can all their albums are still there. And if you want self-deprecating, Caleb Shomo, he's there on those records, but he's chosen to not want to be that person anymore, and good for him for that.
To add to that, to just add a little layer to the cake, that was still Caleb. He was just as gay then as he is now.
Yeah, like, you just didn't know it. He was gay. He was still gay. Idea. Like because guess what? He's on tour right now, and you want to know what? He's playing those new singles from Absolute Euphoria. What is it? Or Totally Euphoric? Or what is Absolute Euphoria?
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
I want to make sure I get it right because I've been listening to it.
Yep.
Pure Ecstasy.
There we go.
I was on a synonyms vibe. Pure Ecstasy. And so but like so obviously he's playing that. But dude, so okay. I was at the concert that they played free at live for the first time.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were,
because it was at the start of that tour, dude. And I was literally singing the chorus by the time they rolled it around to the third one at the end of the song. I was pulled in, loved it, celebrated it, was super into it, dude. And you want to know what? He was dressed like he was in the music video, and he still played stuff from Disease. He still played stuff from Disgusting. They all still fucking banged so unbelievably hard because he's a great fucking artist and a great musician, and him just choosing to publicly be like, I like to fucking smoke a little pole every now and then, like, changes nothing about his artistry.
What you mean to say is Caleb won the hot dog eating contest.
The proverbial one.
This has been the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, various members of the GK crew gather together to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas have thrown our way. Don't forget to join the GK community over on our Discord channel by clicking the link down in the description section below. And if you want more, follow and subscribe to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere. We have to set sail, everyone, but until next time, this Pride Month, be loud, be proud.
Caleb Chestnut would be a crazy name for a hot dog eating contest.
Oh my god.